Kourtney Kardashian said that she has a happy life and that it comes when I get the FK away from you guys, her family, during the latest episode of the Kardashians. The 44-year-old star added specifically you, as she talked to Kim Kardashian, 42. Kourtney and Kim have been embroiled in a feud for years, and it came to a tipping point during the premiere episode, which aired on Wednesday on Hulu. Kourtney's statement about happiness came after Kim told her that her and her family are all concerned that she was just not really happy. The season 4 episode opened with the family going on a trip to Cabo, without Kourtney, due to her feud with Kim. Their feud came to new heights last season after Kim became the creative director for Dolce & Gabbana's fashion show in Milan, right after Kourtney collaborated with the brand for her wedding to Travis Barker. Kourtney even used Domenico Dolce's home in Portofino, Italy for the ceremony. Kim said in the confessional that they were over it, their feud, and just having fun. Kim added in confession, "Then we were over it. We had fun. You saw we did that Christmas album. We talked it out. Everything had been fine," as they show flashbacks to those scenes. "And then, we watched the edits for our show. And I start hearing what she's saying about me," Kim says, as they show a clip of Kourtney saying there is a greediness to Kim taking the Dolce gig. Kim adds, "And she hears what I am saying about her," as they cut to a season 3 scene where Kim says Kourtney, but doesn't have any friends, so, Travis? And then we get mad all over again. It brings up so many feelings, Kim says in confession. Kourtney adds in a solo confession, "I think last season was really hard. What's harder than living it in real time is watching it back in the edit, which isn't a natural way of living. So my whole family is going on a trip to Cabo, but 3 days earlier, before the trip, Kim and I have this heated phone call." They show the call from 3 days earlier, showing Kim at her house calling Kourtney, telling her that, as part of this Dolce contract, "I have to go back to Milan to do a dinner to launch my campaign that I shot. So it's like, I would love you to come with me. I mean, I know it's not what you want to do, but I always want you to know you are invited," and as Kourtney responds, "Thank you, I am a little Dolce'd out, so I probably won't come, but I am always supporting you of what you're doing." Kourtney adds, "I just don't think it's cool the way that particular thing happened. It's not about that. It's just about the deeper thing that we can talk about," Kim admitted, "and I understand. I mean, I got worked up watching the episode and watching the cuts, so I can only imagine, I see both sides. Like I said, I think like you think things, so you're getting riled up. I think things, so I am getting riled up." Kourtney responds, "I am actually not riled up. I just think it makes me not want to be around," as Kim says, "and that's totally your choice and decision. I just think that we should have a conversation about it, because I got worked up and I am wait, nothing happened at the wedding. It wasn't even a conversation at the wedding, I think it was what you saw at the wedding, 'cause no one had any interest before that," Kourtney said, which confused Kim, who asked, "What do you mean?" "I think it's that you saw this thing that was mine and that wasn't yours and that you wanted it. You took it and made it bigger," Kourtney says, but Kim retorts, "See, that's where I think that's where I think that you're wrong. If anything, I was I don't and I told Chloe, I don't like your look, I don't like this, if it was visually, it was not my thing and I tried to do everything to stay away from that, but even like you said," Kim says, as Kourtney retorts, "You're missing the point. But isn't the point about the clothes? And you're talking about the looks?" "I steered away. I did," Kim says as Kourtney insists, "It's not about the clothes." Kim adds, "Kourtney, it's not that original. Everyone does 90s, it's not a new concept is what I am trying to say, and there's only so many looks to pick from." Kourtney responds, "You're talking about the bull's tea details cause it's all your egotistical selfish mind can think about. You cannot stand someone else being the center of attention. You came to my wedding, you couldn't be happy. You complained from the second you got there, till the second you left. That's what it's about. Forget about you couldn't be happy for me. You couldn't be happy that I was the center of attention and you weren't, which clearly upsets Kim. What is it that you feel so low of me?" Kim begins, as Kourtney asks if she wants to dig deep on this issue. "No, I want you to dig deep and figure out why you hate me so much and why you're so angry with me because all of this never happened. I was so happy for you." Kim insists, but Kourtney says, "No, you weren't." "Why would I not be happy for you?" Kim asks, and Kourtney responds, "I felt, at my wedding, like you weren't happy for me," as Kim fires back. "Because you have a serious vendetta. You are just different, you hate us, you're a different person. We all talk about it," Kim says, as Kourtney responds, "Because I don't need you guys anymore. I don't need to be a part of it." Kim adds, "All of your friends call us complaining, whether you think they're the ones going to you. They're all coming to us on the side, saying the opposite to us. So we're all confused and we're on a group chat that's actually labeled Not Kourtney. So we know and have to funnel what your friends are saying to us and to figure out why you are such a different person and why you have this vendetta out." Kourtney adds, "Do you think I want to be a part of that?" Kim adds, "They're your friends. The ones you speak to on a daily basis, but you take it all out on me, and I am trying the best that I can to reconcile and figure it out and call you all the time. It's about you. You are a narcissist. It's all about you. Anything you do, it's about you and how it looks to the world about you," Kourtney says, as Kim tries to take it all in. "So you just want to clear up your facts, take out my whole *****ing side of the episode. I don't give a FK what anyone thinks about me," Kourtney says. Kim asks, "Are you happy?" Kourtney responds, "Yes. Not when I am on the phone with you. I was 5 minutes ago." Kim dabs tears from her eyes and says, "We all are concerned. We all think that you're just really not happy, so you're telling me that I am unhappy and that I am miserable and that you have a side chat called Not Kourtney, but you're telling me that you're happy for me?" Kourtney asks. A defensive Kim retorts, "All of this I just said, after you told me that I am not happy for you," as Kourtney adds, "Right, so that just confirms it. I have a happy life, and the happiness comes when I get the FK away from you guys, specifically you." Kim adds, "Understood. I am concerned, but I won't be because I am a narcissist, so I am only going to think about myself and be concerned about myself." Kourtney adds, "If you want to think like, oh wow, my sister felt like I wasn't happy or supporting her at her wedding. I wonder what that's about." Kim asks, "What can I do to make you feel that?" as Kourtney interrupts, "Well, certainly not having side chats, specifically having me as the topic. Like, who the FK has time? Maybe you guys need to go think about if you're not happy, if that's what you have time for, to sit and have side chats specifically to talk about me." Kim adds, "We're allowed to express concern. We have side chats about everybody. That's just what you do." Kourtney responds, "Get ****ing life. I don't have side chats about anyone." Kim adds, "Well, your kids have even come to me with problems that they have and how you are so." Kourtney adds, "Is that helpful? You're like adding it into a fight to like have a side, like it's you and my friends and my kids and everyone against me. It's like you're just a *****ing witch and I *****ing hate you." Kim calmly says, "Okay," as Kourtney hangs up the phone, before they cut back to the confession with Kim and Kourtney together, awkwardly, when the producer asks the same question from the teaser. "Do you think people will be surprised to see you two together?" "We're like, crickets, just kidding," Kim says calmly, though Kourtney forces a smile but doesn't laugh. A producer asks what triggered Kourtney, adding you don't have to go into details, but is it that she's not seeing your side or your point or just rehashing it? I think it's just, there's so many thoughts that come up after watching all of the edits. I think it felt to me, like, in the call, that Kim was just like using any weapon that she could find like to hurt me, you know, Kourtney says, as Kim says under her breath, ooh, I went there. Kourtney continues, like just weaponizing everyone against me, and I think we both got to a place that we weren't proud of. The episode cuts back to shortly after the call, as Kim is seen walking to her Range Rover, saying to herself, she hates me. I am gonna have to deal. During a different, solo confession, Kourtney adds, I think the phone conversation was really hurtful and I felt reminded of this characteristic that has been in my family for so many years, where we say mean things to hurt each other, and it's what I work hard at in therapy to change, and when I am reminded of those types of things, it's really hurtful, like, why would my family treat me that way? And then I want to protect my energy and be around positivity and good vibes, and Palm Springs with my husband is where it's at. The Kardashians Season 4 airs weekly on Hulu.